Good morning. Welcome to what could possibly be the longest, slowest, most boring ride or disaster ride, as the tire is still leaking after double patching, after slime. I have no idea how or why. It's only a tiny little hole, but it's super slow. Last night it was at 40, this morning it was 36. So it's 240 kilometers to 381, which is the next hub of anything. There's nothing really there, but if I need to effect another patch, then perhaps I could do it there. Hopefully it holds. I'll stop in about an hour and check. I have roadside assistance, which was useless. They're like, oh, there's a garage in Radisson where you are. I'm like, yeah, thanks, tips. I know. They have nothing. So the best they could do is try and find a tube and have it delivered somewhere. And I'm not going to be hopeful for that. But we'll see what happens when I get to, when and if I make it to kilometer 381, and how much this tire is actually leaking. On the bright side, I should get amazing fuel economy. So I've gone 100k and I'm actually above 40 psi. So obviously tire pressure's more, being warm. Doesn't seem to have lost really anything, so that's a good sign. 140k to the kilometer 381 gas station. We're looking in good shape right now. So far so good. It's holding steady at the same pressure. Feeling a little more confident. So 246k I made it to kilometer 381. Stop, get some food and fuel, relax for a bit, and check the tire again. We are full up again. The tire is maintaining its pressure. I will find out for sure now about how far I can go, because I've just been doing between 90 and 110. An economical speed, and it's 380 kilometers to the next gas stop. So I'll still need my extra fuel for sure, but I'll see how far I actually get when it runs out. Ah, this is where I stopped the last time. Good a spot as any after 127k. Quickly check the tire. Well, because of the tire heating up, it's up at 48. Take a little break and then get back at her.
1 hour later.
Okay, back on the road, 260k to get to Matagami, 127k since I fueled up, and I've gone down 1 bar. So I'm guessing I'm going to get over 300. There's a haze from the fire smoke, and the glare from the light's really tough on my eyes. It's making me squint. Slow going. 92 kilometers out of the reserve tank, and a total of 345 before running out. Okay, about 45 kilometers from town. Quickly check the tire. Still holding above 40 psi. So just gonna dump in the reserve fuel. So 345, that's pretty good. I was driving between 90 and 100 kilometers an hour. Had to do 1 pass, so a fairly economical pace. So that's good to know in an emergency that that's how far you could go. Well, I never would have thought it possible to go that far, even driving economically. Another 20 odd minutes and we'll have made it the 600k back to relative civilization. 650k later, we make it. Welcome back to Matagami. That was a painful 6-hour ride. Such a turtle pace. Actually being passed. Oh, it's so demanding. Alright, grab some fuel and then maybe a snack and then figure out how far to get to the motorcycle shop. I think it's about 300k. Alright, it's just after 4 o'clock. 328 kilometers to the motorcycle shop. I spoke to them. He wasn't sure about what I was talking about, and I was like, he's a Yamaha dealer. And I'm like, I have a Tenere. Oh, we might have a 2. Okay, well, anyway. They open at 8 tomorrow, so I'm going to drive for another few hours, find a spot to camp, and hopefully get this thing squared away and get back to my normal cruising speed. Really, it looks like I have 61 kilometers of dirt to get through to get to the highway, otherwise it's a really long detour, so let's try it. I do have another patch kit, so unreal, no sign, no nothing. I'm trying to figure out on the map to another route. Lots of different intersections, but I can't figure out on the map if any of them go through. Okay, there's a tiny little sign there that says a 5-kilometer detour, so not the route I was planning on this tire, that's for sure. That wasn't 5 kilometers. Well, as far as gravel roads go, this is in really good shape, so I thought I was only going to be on it for like 50 odd K, but I've already gone almost 100. Still got quite a ways to go. But tire's doing okay. Another washout. What a shit show. Road's washed out, no signs, no nothing, no detour signs, like at the other one. I've mapped out a 29-kilometer route to the highway, but I have no idea what kind of road it's going to be taking me on. It's going to be like this, it'll be alright. This is where I always end up getting myself into trouble. There's always something. I'm like 3k from the end, and so now I have to blast through this. Whew. Whew. As long as there's nothing else. Obstacles. Wide main road. Can't believe that I planned a route through the backwoods. What a fiasco. A complete gong show of running around on the back for an hour plus. I got out to the main highway, so I'm just gonna map out some place to camp. Okay, it's 211k to the motorcycle shop, so I was hoping to get it to be at this time by about 100k. Ridiculously long day. It's 8:20. I've just pulled off some side logging road because it's starting to get dark. Closer to the highway than I want, but it should be secluded enough, and it's flat. And then I'll be ready to go first thing in the morning. I'm about 130k from Shibugamu, and the motorcycle shop will open at 8. So I'll just get up, head into town, and get a proper cappuccino probably, because I'm in a proper sized town. That was a ridiculous 3 odd days, and then ending with a ridiculous last 2 hours. So I'm really exhausted. I'm pretty much just going to set up my tent, have a snack, and hit the hay. Change of plan. Trucks were coming by, and it was like a freight train was running through my tent. So before I unpacked, I decided I'm gonna head up a different road. 5 minutes down the road, and now I'm in this little cove off this road. It's pretty secluded. I think I should be safe from the trucks. This one's for sure for the night. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.